Greta Garbo did not disappear. She withdrew. In an industry built on visibility, she chose distance. In a world that demanded explanation, she offered silence. To this day, Greta Garbo remains one of the most enigmatic figures in cinema history. Not because we know too little, but because she refused to give more. Greta Lovisa Gustafsson was born on September 18, 1905, in Stockholm, Sweden. Her childhood was marked by poverty, illness, and early loss. Her father died when Greta was still a teenager, forcing her to grow up quickly in a world that offered little comfort. From an early age, Greta learned how to disappear inside herself. Silence was not emptiness. It was protection. She worked as a shop assistant, then as a model, then cautiously stepped into acting. There was nothing glamorous about her beginnings. What she carried instead was intensity, a presence that felt inward rather than performative. Her talent brought her to Germany and then to Hollywood. In the late 1920s and early 1930s, Greta Garbo became a sensation. But she did not fit the mold. She was tall, unsmiling. Her beauty was severe, not inviting. Her eyes carried weight rather than charm, and the camera loved her for it. Films like Flesh and the Devil, Anna Karenina, Camille, and Queen Christina transformed her into a global icon. On screen, Garbo embodied longing, restraint, and emotional depth. She did not play women who chased love. She played women who suffered because of it. Her voice, when sound arrived in cinema, only deepened the mystery. Low, controlled, almost detached. Audiences leaned in to hear her. But fame never reached Greta Garbo the way it reached others. She avoided publicity. She rejected interviews. She refused to explain herself. Her personal life became the subject of endless speculation. Garbo loved deeply, but privately. Her relationships with men and women were never confirmed, never denied. What mattered to her was not identity labels, but autonomy. She famously said, "I want to be alone." That sentence followed her forever, but it was misunderstood. Greta Garbo did not want loneliness. She wanted sovereignty over her inner life. By the early 1940s, at the height of her fame, Greta Garbo did something unprecedented. She walked away. No scandal, no decline, no dramatic forward. She simply stopped. At the age of 36, she left Hollywood completely, refusing offers, scripts, comebacks. She chose anonymity in New York, where she lived quietly for decades, while the world searched for her reflection on screen. Greta Garbo walked the streets unnoticed. She never married. She had no children, but she was not alone. She cultivated friendships. She traveled. She read. She observed. She reclaimed something rare. A life not shaped by an audience. Greta Garbo lived nearly half a century beyond her last film. Yet she remained present in culture, not through visibility, but through absence. She died on April 15, 1990, at the age of 84. The world mourned not just an actress, but a question. What if success does not require constant exposure? What if fulfillment means leaving the stage? Greta Garbo's legacy is not built